Hi Aquarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to do a read for the second half of January. If you can believe we're already here right now, right? So really excited to see what wants to pop up. This will be for all Aquarians, and this is going to be from the 16th through the 31st, okay? Let's see what wants to come up. This is going to be you and who, so that other person might be oh gosh, like, a significant other. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend. It even could be a person of interest, all right? Even a friend or family member. And a lot of subscribers in the past have told me it's sometimes one side and as opposed to another side of a situation, okay? So if you're not in a romantic relationship or whatever that case may be, it can actually serve that purpose as well, all right? So feel free to interchange the messages as you see fit. You might resonate with the one particular area more than the other, so just note that. But I'm going to do something new. I'm going to do a relationship spread. So let's just take a look and see what wants to come out for you. Now, if you'd like a personal read, tapping your own personal energies, because this is a general read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, all right? And for those of you that need that extra, motivation and inspiration, do check out our discovery session up here. It's one-on-one where you have an opportunity to work together and maybe see what particular areas that might be holding you back and really get to know you personally and make a recommendation in terms of the services, because we've got lots of specials that are going on, and it's a great time to get rid of some of that. So if you are interested and if you're a good match, we would invite you into one of our programs that might actually work for you. All right, so there you have it. If you're interested, book a discovery session. This session is complimentary and it just goes right into my calendar. All right, so let's begin and see what wants to pop up. All right, so let's take a look at your current situation. Sorry guys, I dropped a card. Let me grab it. Okay. Card dropper. All right, so let's see what wants to come out. So current situation at this time, what does that look like for you? I'm going to be using lots of different cards, so let's see what that is. Ooh, okay, so you feel like you've been carrying the burden, all of the burden on your own. Okay, so this has come to an end, okay? Well, let's just say that, you could be feeling, some of you might have fire in your chart, could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type fire in your chart, but you maybe feel like you're doing everything on your own, but this is coming to an end, Aqua, all right? So, fear not. It's coming to an end, and this is good, whether it comes from your decision that you're no longer doing it, but the tens are coming to completion. Now, you could be taking on that fire energy right now with this, 10 of Wands, or you could have, someone that you're dealing with. But again, I really think this is you right now. I really do. I think that you have been doing a lot and you've had a lot on your shoulders as of late. And, you have been having a really tough time, really working through and making progress and doing, you've had a lot on your shoulders. That's all that really comes to play for me here. But that's exactly what I get here. I'm going to see if there's any other, what else wants to come through for here, but it's a completion, means that now you've got this brand new beginning. Okay. What is that? How interesting. Oh my gosh. So what we get is miracles. So this is quite interesting. So can you even see it? Whoops, upside down. Miracles. This is gorgeous because this tells me that there is light at the end of the tunnel, or light in the middle of the tree. If that's the way you want to look at it. And sorry for the glare there, guys. But that's what this is talking about there. This is saying believe in miracles and start manifesting and focus on what it is that you would like to accomplish, what it is that your whole goal is, in this relationship or in this situation, okay? Because this is saying that miracles do abound and there are here for you. And I think that's really, really key. And this is just, to basically, let you know that there is a lot of growth and a lot of building that you have been doing. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Okay, and this is telling me that right now that there is like your determination. Your determination has been amazing. Okay, your hard work is paying off for you. Keep your vision alive and focus on what it is that you truly do want. And you have just continue to work towards manifesting it And this is saying is that then you can end up celebrating your achievements. So this is saying that a miracle is coming your way, and to thank the universe for the blessings that are coming your way to bring this beautiful warmth. And I really think this has to do, it has to do with your growth. It's right in the middle of the tree on the top. It's like you've got the foundation, you're building a stronger foundation, but I feel that you were waiting to see it grow, the leaves on the tree grow. And I think that the sun is coming in and warming that to let it flourish so much more. So the miracles this is really, really beautiful. Okay. So this is about that, it is, really to focus on whatever it is that you're looking for and see it in a broader scale, a bigger scale as well. Okay. It's just as much energy to think of something or to manifest something small than it is something big. And I know that if you follow Abraham and Esther Hicks, she talks about that it's just as easy to manifest a button as it is a castle. Okay. I thought that was so great. But for those of you that follow, that might sound familiar. But this is saying, so go ahead and manifest big, focus on the miracles that you want, keep that vision alive on a constant basis, okay? And that has to deal with not only your mind, not only what you speak internally and externally, okay? And even thinking internally and externally, but this is saying also feel it in your heart and make that a prominent vibration in your energy. Miracles happen, why not me? And why not now? So write that below in the notes there, because that's going to actually bring on that vibration. Miracles happen to me. And why not me? And why not now? Okay. and so this is basically what's coming through, and you know what that is. Whatever you've been working really hard for is actually coming into play. So this is really, really beautiful. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how you view that other person. How do you view that other person? What does that look like? Let's see what that is. King of Swords. Okay. So interesting. You see this person with authority. Swords are the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might be dealing with a fellow air sign. Okay. So that could be for some of you. And what this is talking about is that there is authority. And this is also saying is that you view the other person as thinking in the head, being very intellectual and being very clear thinking. So mostly in the head here. So that's kind of how you view. I don't know why I want to say view. I don't know. Anyway, view the other person. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out. Now you might be dealing with another, like I said, air sign. So this is interesting. Let's see what else wants to come out. Ooh, interesting. There is an opportunity, because I get the Ace of Wands, and this is about inspiration and about creation. So I think you feel, and my roommate's dog says, yeah, there is an opportunity here. This is saying is that maybe you feel that there is an opportunity, and this person perhaps had provided you with some sort of inspiration and and that type of thing. And it looks like there might be an opportunity that's coming through for you, but it is about creation. Maybe you work together. Maybe there's an opportunity to work together. So note your comments below, but that's how you view this other person. You truly view them as that, and the universe is offering an opportunity. Okay. Now, if there's been success in the past, but this is saying is that the universe is off, giving some time. I don't know if you're actually speaking to this person or if you're apart from them, but this is saying is that the clouds are being cleared, and then what was clouded before is now bringing forth an inspiration and a lot more opportunity, inspiration, and creation. Something has been created in order, the ability for you to work together, the ability to have a new start, if that is what you want. But you view this other person as being creative, and this person gives you inspiration, and you view them very intellectual. Okay. And so that's the way I see it. Anything else in terms of how you view this person? Let's see what I want to use. Let me use the Magdalene and see what wants to come out. How you view them. Wow. Oh, how interesting. Wow. And I've got to take a look at this for a minute, because this talks about, wow, this is talking about the beloved. Okay. This is how you view that other person. Maybe there has been, I almost feel that there has been some sorrow with this other person. Maybe they've been so much in their head and perhaps they haven't been following up with some of the emotion, which in a relationship, if that's what both parties want, it's going to take a little bit of that, right? So that's going to have to be a part of that investment into a relationship. But you get the beloved, and what this tells me is that you see them as being you see them that they're full of love, but I think that they also feel that there has been a lot of heartache here. Okay, and this is saying is that if you view them as being sick, you view them. How do I want to say this? It's like I almost feel that you view them as someone that has actually transformed your life in some way. It may have been something that had brought sadness, however, it had transformed your life in some way. And I do want to let you know that they also have been transformed. So it could be, and I hate putting labels on this, guys, but just as an example, it could be someone where you're both learning lessons and through this relationship and situation, and you're both growing, but you're growing apart. There is a strong spiritual connection, but I do feel that there has been some sadness and in the process of this, and this is saying that you both have been transformed. And I think you both I think you view how you view them is as your beloved. Okay, that they brought you some sadness, but this is saying is that you're going to feel a lot of gratitude for this relationship with this person, because the valuable insights, Aqua, that you have gained from this, okay, they have been insurmountable for you. There has been a big lesson for this, and so that's what I'm hearing. And it is actually what's happening. It is forcing each of you to bring out the best in each other. And whatever even if it involves a little bit of sadness in the process. So if you can relate to that, guys, note your comments below. But that's what I see in terms of the beloved, and that is how you view this particular person or the other side. All right. Now let's take a look at how this person views you. All right. How does this person view you? Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Let's see here how you view them, and just move this over. How the other person views you. Okay, what is that? The Hierophant. They see you as a spiritual teacher of some sort, someone of wise counsel, someone that teaches others maybe certain beliefs or certain traditions, so they could be someone that is in the spiritual realm, that maybe does that perhaps. I see this as this is a major arcana card, so it's really beautiful, and just really talking about focusing on a belief system, maybe that they have also acquired teachings. How they feel about you is that you acquire knowledge to teach others, and you're consistently changing in that. It's a 5, right? I always look at the number there. 5s are about change. So you're consistently changing and moving forward and growing in this area, so you can work with others, whether it be teaching each other or also being taught yourself. Could be a little bit of both there too. But they view you as someone with some sort of traditions and beliefs of some sort. And anything else that wants to come through, let's see what that is. How they view you. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow. All right. So interesting, guys. You might have a strong effect on them in a sort of a spiritual realm, because what I get here is called the prophet. Okay. How interesting. They might see you as a little bit of that. Okay. And just, knowledgeable, but at the same time, open to learn. Guiding and helping others, and to raise their vibration and raise their consciousness, and to evolve, on this earth plane, so they can feel better themselves in life, in their heart and body, mind, and soul, really. So really, they see you as being the prophet. So this is interesting. That's exactly what I see here. That brings a lot of sunshine and a lot of light to others, right? And it brings a lot of warmth and a lot of love, all right? So that's what's coming into play as well. Now, let's take a look at your needs. What are your needs right now? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. What do we have? Your needs. Wow, being resourceful. So you've been having to be resourceful, in your situation. So your needs right now is the opportunity to be resourceful in this relationship or situation. Your needs is what's coming through. You get the magician. This is so beautiful. And so this just tells me is that your need is right now to be resourceful in this relationship or situation, deal with what you have, and focus on you and be resourceful in your life, so you can have that essence and bring forth. This is about action, taking action as well. So what you need right now is action in this situation or in this relationship, and you're trying to be as resourceful as you possibly can. Now it could be that you have to be resourceful currently in your work right now too. So if some of you are having financial problems, whatever the case may be, this is saying you need to be as resourceful as you possibly can right now, okay? And that's for some of you. So note your comments below. But you got the magician card, guys, so you have everything that you need, okay? It's not that you need to get more education, and that's always good to do. Don't get me wrong, but this is saying right now to get done what you need to get done. This is saying right now you just need to take action, my friend. You have what you need right now, okay? Anything else that wants to come through to give any sort of advice for that, what you need? Resurrection. Wow. This is what I feel what's happening right now is that you are resurrecting. You're coming out of an old way of being and into a new way of doing, okay, as well as being, okay? So this is really beautiful because this tells me is that you've got this spark within you and you can make these miracles happen, right? And this is so similar to the miracle that we see here, but it's a little bit more close up. So it's saying you are resourceful to make miracles happen and resurrect this situation, whatever situation you find yourself in, to create this miracle that wants to come out for you. All right. So it is all in your belief in having faith and continuing to move forward. Be resourceful, take action, okay? Because it's not going to help if you don't take any action whatsoever. You've got to move in the direction of what you want, all right? But you can resurrect the situation that you find yourself in this love relationship or whatever situation that this is, okay? So that's what I see coming through here for you. Now let's take a look at your lover's needs or your other side, on this side, what that other person's needs might be. What does that look like, okay? Let's see what that is, this other person's side. Wow. Okay. So what they need, this is interesting. I get the Queen of Wands. This is about, they need your influence, I think, right now. They miss your vibrancy. They miss your exuberance, okay, and having that around. And they love the esoteric stuff that you do. They love that you're confident in that, okay? And, this is a woman that's very, she's really sexy. She puts her face towards the sun. And again, with you, with your needs, having to be resurrected, it's all about the sun, right? So this is the Queen of Wands, and this is really focusing on, a lover of nature, in tune with nature, I think, as well. I mean, I'm not focusing more like on the Empress being in tune with the nature, but she carries a sunflower, and she knows that she can create her bright days because the sunflower always turns towards the sun, its face towards the sun. So it's quite beautiful, interesting flower. But this is saying is that she might have a cat, and she might be in those esoteric studies, and she is making something bloom. She is with her influence. She's working on that, okay. And what they miss is that exuberance and vibrancy in you, all right, and that what you feed them in that, okay. Let's see anything else that wants to come through in terms of your lover's needs. Serendipity. Wow, how interesting. This is interesting because this is actually has to do, I almost feel that there is some sort of serendipity that might be taking place within this relationship or in this situation. And this tells me that it could be on a spiritual sense, though. This is how I kind of feel it. It's like there's some sort of spiritual sense. It's like it's almost as if that there is something that, as if you may have known each other at some point in time, some space point in time. Maybe you are, maybe you've got a connection, as you see kind of the star above her head, that there is a brightness in terms of the telepathy that perhaps that you share. And I think that you both bring the fire to help, ignite each other, and to really have that passion. So this is interesting. But yeah, that's exactly what I get. There's some sort of serendipity in this relationship or in this situation here. Something that, because it says like, that there's something that's going to be that's going to be synchronistic within this relationship or situation. Okay. And it could stem from something that's an unexpected event, Aqua. But that's what it's saying, is that your other person's needs is that they gain a deeper awareness of the spiritual reality when you're around them, or just around you. You bring them insights. Okay. And it's like this serendipitous some sort of event. It's like it leads this person to creative possibilities, and in their situation, or in what's ever happening with them, and brings them a lot more positive outcomes. So you kind of light them up, in terms of that. And it is that blessings, they feel that blessings come their way when you are in their life. Okay. So that's what I see here. How interesting is that? Wow. Okay. And the path that you would like this relationship to follow, what does that look like? Path you'd like this relationship to follow, what does that look like? Ooh, how interesting. Let me pull a tarot on this too, and I'll show you both cards. Okay. Interesting. The path you'd like this relationship to follow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first, what we've got is the King of Cups, right? And this is about, you want balanced emotions, right? You want equal emotions, balance, sharing on both sides, or to have, balance in the relationship. So, the Kings are all about authority, and this is really truly about, you want the relationship to be emotionally balanced, not emotionally charged, but emotionally balanced, okay? And that's what's coming into play. Now, you might get a message from this, okay? Because it has the messenger, and there might be some sort of message that perhaps you get from this other person. And I'm just saying, okay? Because the path that you'd like this relationship to go through is that you'd like to be balanced in the emotions, and you'd like to hear a message from this other person, okay? You get the messenger, and I really feel that that's the case. Let's take a look at this other person. What path would they like the relationship to follow? Let's take a look at what that is. Let's see what that is. Ooh, I love this, okay? Ooh, I can't wait to show it to you. Okay, this is really beautiful, because it's like hold on a second. Wow. Didn't we just talk about that? Okay. So I got the 9 of Cups, right? So they want emotional fulfillment. Okay. They want the emotional fulfillment in this relationship or situation. Okay. Remember how I mentioned that they kind of miss your vibrancy and your exuberance and that type of thing? Well, this is that right there. They felt so satiated with that. And the 9s are about coming to completion, and that's what they would like to see. And it was coupled with the past lives card. Remember how I said that it could have been lessons that you learned from each other, and it could be, it is all about, perhaps you had that synchronicity together. This is about past lives. You probably had some sort of past life connection with this other person, okay? And that's what I feel was coming into play here. So very, very interesting. So it could be that maybe you had known each other in a past life, and you just want emotional fulfillment. You guys really want the same thing, okay? And let's take a look at the aspects of the relationship for you to consider. What is that? Color. So colors, this is interesting, because color is going to play a really important role in your dreams. And I know that it sounds very minute, but this is saying is that when you see a color, ask what that means to you and what that is about, okay? Because color is going to give you some messages in your dreams or in life. So when you start to kind of, go throughout your day, or, within your dreams, pay attention to that, okay? Because it wants you to ask what that color means to you, okay? And this is important, because this is aspects of the relationship that you, Aqua, need to consider, all right? But that's what's coming into play, all right? Anything else that wants to come into play for this part of it? Okay, yeah. This could be, coming together. This could be coming together, and working together. Maybe there is aspects of this relationship or situation, that color is going to give you message, but it's about working together, how you can work together. So whatever messages you get about color, it talks about working together is what I feel, because the threes are about, communication. Okay. And that's exactly what I see here. It's all about communication. So when you get the pentacles, it's about, working together, collaborating together. So I again, it's coming up again. So you guys might, this is really interesting. Let's take a look at them on the aspects of the relationship that they would like the relationship to follow. How they would like the path well, I should say the aspects of the relationship that this person would like for you to consider. Okay, what is that? Wow, they want to go back into love. They want to make love simple, and they want to offer you love, and they want to show you kindness, and they want to show you care. This is the cups. This is the Six of Cups. They want growth in love with you. Okay, that's exactly what they want. They want to grow in love with you. They want to get to know you. They want to offer you a cup of love. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. And anything else? Let's see. Aspects the other person would like the relationship to follow. Let's see, what is it? Liberation. They want to be liberated. Okay, I gotta tell you, there is a strong connection here. They want to get together with you. I'm just saying, good time, bad thing. I'm just saying that's the case. And they want to be liberated, right? And in this relationship, and this is about seeing in the third eye. It's almost as if they could see you. They can see, like, almost like they've got some sort of vision through you. They can see you. They're very intuitive, guys. That just to let you know, and you probably already know this if with this other person, but that's what I see coming through. Very perceptive and can see through things as well. So they are very intuitive. You might be intuitive, but they are very much intuitive as well. And that's what's coming into play, which I think is really, really quite beautiful. But they want to be liberated. They wanted this situation, this relationship to be liberating, and to be a living and breathing thing that's coming through here. But that's I see. That's exactly what I see. And what is the outcome? Here we go. Let's see what that is. Here it is, guys. What did we get? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got this one. I'm going to pull another card and see what wants to come through. I'm going to pull one of these cards and see what wants to come through. I'll show you both of them in a minute. Here we go. Wow. Okay. This is about gratitude. Okay. So the outcome is being thankful for each of you and respecting each other. And this is all about, you are just so thankful for the lesson that you have learned from this other person. And I believe that this other person feels the same. This is like the outcome. Okay. And this is the overall outcome. And then what I get when I clarify gratitude, I get eternal love. Okay, and this rainbow and this is interesting, guys. You can't plan this. Okay, so this is telling me that this is about happiness. This is about harmony. This is about fulfillment. This is about gratitude for this relationship. This relationship has taught you a lot. Now, whether you stay with this person or not, this has taught you a lot. It has made your aura just grow positively. You are passionate. It is the red there. The root chakra is very grounded, and that yellow is talking about the solar plexus, right? And you have grown to be very, very this is eternal love. This is eternal love. It's a, what is this, a 24 card? 24, it's a 6. This talks about growth. 6 talks about growth. So there's a growth in eternal love. So there is growth from this relationship. There is growth from this situation, okay? And has put you in a better spot, as difficult, Aqua, as this has been, okay? Just know that whatever you're doing right now is stemming from a very solid foundation, because you're more solid in yourself is what I'm feeling from the collective here. Note your comments below, guys. But I really, really think that that's the case. So I hope this resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the month of February. And until then, namaste.